That what v'tzivush loyed adam parts b'tzchoik. So the Rambam says that Chazal say a person shouldn't be too filled with laughter. V'loy etzev. But also a person shouldn't be etzev misabel. He shouldn't be depressed and mournful. Al makabel kol adam b'seir panim yafis. Rather, he should always be having a smile on his face and and go, like we said with the Stoner Rebbe, he always has a smile on his face, but he's not always, you know, he's not laughing, he's not wasting time and things. It's an interesting thing, Purim. Talk about Purim. Just I've experienced Purim in all different places, modern Orthodox and Hasidish and Litvish and all different settings. And it's interesting, you think, Hasidim make a big deal about Simcha. And if you see how Purim is conducted in certain Hasidish Chatzeris, I'm not saying which is right or wrong, it's just interesting. It's a very serious day. It's not, they have, even like a Purim spiel, they get up and make a Purim spiel, and it's like it's an avodah, it's a serious, everything is very serious, you're more likely to see like Hasidish Chevra, especially if they're very serious and they could be crying on Purim, like one of my Rebbeim in Yeshiva, who was not Hasidish, but he said he went Purim night to Reb Tzvi Meir Zilberberg, and he's who's a famous Hasidic preacher. He's actually from Monsey, but he lives in Yerushalayim many years now. And I used to go to him a lot. He was a very talented, brilliant person, and he said, hundreds of people, maybe 1,000 people, mostly Hasidic people in Yerushalayim, just sitting there, listening to him give Musar and rebuking them, and they're crying. And he said to the boys, "What were you all doing on Purim? You look down on the Hasidim, you think you learn better than this." I said, "What were you doing Purim night?" Here they were sitting, and he said it was just it blew his mind. And the same thing, like I go to Tishmi and Purim, and go to Satmar Rebbe Tish. It's like Yom Kippur. Like the same type of brachas and things. Like it's happy, and yeah, everyone's in costumes and they're drinking and everything, but like it's wishing brachas of it's a very serious day. It's not there's this dichotomy that we see in Purim, and so it's interesting, and there is still laughter, and there's still there's certain things that like the people do that they don't do a whole year. People who don't smoke a whole year, but they'll smoke a cigar on Purim, and they'll make it. It's like they make an Indian out of it, and it's like everything becomes as an Indian, and so even the laughter and even the telling jokes and all these things becomes like a holy act all year round. I know there's an Advarna Rabbi I'm friends with, and he's always telling jokes, but you can tell like he's very it's a serious thing when he tells a joke. It's not a game, so yeah, it's a purpose-driven life, and it's a thought and with thoughtfulness, mindfulness people talk about now. Yeah, it's all in there. All right.
Thank you.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. I like this.
We don't see you next week, I guess.
I'll be here.
You'll be next week. Purim's after 2 weeks.